Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title of this video, this is going to be a super duper exciting one, and literally one that I look forward to filming the entire year, and that is my annual Kmart Christmas haul. Now I do want to start off by apologizing if you guys can hear a noise in the background. We had a pipe burst essentially in the ceiling, and we've got like a little machine that's been set up by some people that work in a drying business, so that's going in the background. We've turned a couple of them off because there's like 3 different ones, so hopefully it is not too loud, and if you guys can hear it, please bear with me through this video. I'm super duper excited to share with you guys everything that I have purchased so far from Kmart for Christmas. I haven't purchased everything I would like to, and that's purely just because Kmart is taking forever to bring stuff out this year. I don't know what it is about this year, but everything is coming out so incredibly slow. I believe it is the 22nd of October today when I am filming this video, and normally I film these a little bit earlier on in the year, so I've got my hands on what I can. There are a couple of things I have ordered online as well from Kmart because other places around New Zealand have them but Auckland Kmarts don't, and I have done a Kmart Christmas shop with me as well where I shopped for some of this stuff. So if you guys missed that video, I'll leave it down below and in the eye for you guys as well because it was a really good video. So yeah, I'm super excited to share with you guys everything that I have picked up from Kmart for Christmas this year. I feel like I haven't got as much as previous years, and that is purely because of 2 reasons. Firstly, because of our colour scheme this year. So our colour scheme this year is blue, white, silver and glass, and we're going for like a very snowy winter wonderland kind of vibe. And a lot of Kmart's Christmas range this year is very classic, so like lots of reds and golds and greens, couple of like rose gold pieces and a couple of silver pieces. But also the second reason is because we do have a lot of Christmas stuff already, and a lot of what I've got, I don't feel like I need a whole lot of extra stuff, if that makes sense. Like what I've got would definitely suffice, but I've still managed to find an entire new world bag full of stuff, and then a couple of things that are on the ground in front of me as well, some of which I use for a thumbnail. So without further ado, if you want to see what I've picked up from Kmart for Christmas this year, then just keep watching. And by the way, I will try and link as much of this stuff down below as I can find as well, so that if you do want to get your hands on anything, then you can. Alrighty, so we may as well start off with baubles. So I'm mostly pretty set on baubles, but there were a couple of different types of baubles that I picked up. So I picked up all these baubles here. So as you can see, I've only picked up silver and white this year for 2 reasons. Firstly, Kmart didn't release any blue baubles, so I'm gonna have to use what I bought on Boxing Day in 2019, I think, because there were a couple of dark blue ones. So I bought 2 different sizes of baubles this year. So I bought like a medium and a large. So this here is the size comparison. So you can see obviously these ones quite a decent size bigger than these ones here. But yeah, I picked up 1 tube of the big silver ones, 2 tubes of the medium silver ones, because I didn't actually have a lot of silver baubles as it was, so I did actually need some. And then I picked up 1 tube of the medium white baubles, because when we used white last, it was in our rose gold theme. Our tree was 6 foot at that time, and now I've got a 7 foot tree, so I just bought an extra pack just to scatter throughout. So we'll start off with the big baubles here. On these ones, one of them is dinged here, which is super duper annoying because I feel like I did check them and make sure they're okay. So that one is going to go at the back of the tree. These ones here are $4 from Kmart. They're called the 8-pack of 8cm baubles, and they have the strings attached. I really like these. These last from year to year as well if you look after them. They are kind of like different textures. So you've got like glittery ones, matte ones, and then this kind of one which is wavy. And then we have, yeah, all the medium ones. So I'll show you guys the white ones. So they haven't mixed white and clear this year like they have done in previous years. So these following 3 tubes are called the 10-pack of 6cm baubles. They're $2.50 each with the strings attached. So that's really good that you're only paying $2.50 and getting 10 baubles. So again, you have a matte one, a glittery one, and then like a textured one, and then one that has a little bit more of a chunky glitter. So that's really cool. So you get like a good variety in here. And then, yeah, this is the silver version of the same 10-pack 6cm baubles. So Again, they're really nice as well. Again, the same kind of like textures that you get with like the bigger ones and these ones here. Obviously I've kept everything nice as well for this particular video, and that's actually it that I got for baubles. So I did really well in the bauble department this year, but I may as well carry on with like stuff for the tree. So I didn't get too many tree decorations, purely because again Kmart is bringing things out really slowly, and also because I have bought a lot of Christmas tree decorations from Farmers this year, because I love the Farmers stuff this year. So I do plan to do another Christmas collective haul. It probably won't go up for a few weeks because again a lot of stores are taking forever to bring out their Christmas stuff, but that will be a video that I do this year, so get excited for that. Picked up these little star tree decorations here. These ones again are just called decorations. Again, Kmart has gone very slack with the names of things, but these are just $2 and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little silver glittery stars. They have the strings attached again, and I actually have these already in my collection but in a gold, and I love them on the tree. Like, I think they look really nice, so I knew those would look nice on the tree as well. And then the last tree decoration that I picked up from Kmart, my mum actually bought for me, so shout out to my mum who bought this for me. She bought this for me when Phil and I went back to Hawke's Bay, and it is one of these little, it keeps turning around, little sugar plum fairy tree decorations. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see up close because obviously it's clear, but I just think these are absolutely stunning. So you can get these in multiple colors this year. You can get them in the like clear color, in like a bluey green and also a pink, but we just got the clear because we think it looks the smartest, and then it's really nice with this little white tutu. Her face up close isn't the most prettiest, but I thought from far away on the tree it'll look really nice and effective. Her shoes and her little bodice are glittery as well, which is super duper cute. And we do have quite a few glass decorations from Farmers in storage, so I thought this would be quite nice as like a little glass alternative. It is plastic, so it's not glass, so it's not going to break easy. Again, these ones are just called decoration and they are $3. And then the last thing I bought for the tree technically is for the tree, even though I'm not actually going to put it on the tree, but in future years I will probably put this on the tree, and that is just 4 lots of this green and white tinsel. So I took full advantage of the fact that Kmart brought out a green and white tinsel, because they don't do this every year, and I have some in storage that is like a green and a white, but I only have 2 lots of it, and it was enough to do our 6-foot tree, but it wasn't enough to do our 7-foot tree. So those are kind of chilling in storage at the moment. But yeah, I thought I would take advantage of this because I like when the tinsel, like the green tinsel, is like a light green with a bit of white in it, because I feel like it just makes it look really nice and it fills up the sparseness on the tree a little bit. So this year we aren't actually going to put this on the tree. We're going to use silver tinsel on the tree this year, and I actually bought these to put around our beams that we've got in our living room. So if you haven't watched any of my moving vlogs and you're not aware, our living room has 2 big beams coming down the middle of it. I think it's just like support beams or whatever. And so as soon as we moved into this flat, I was like, oh my gosh, at Christmas time I want to wrap tinsel around it and put fairy lights through it. So that's essentially what I'm going to do. These ones here are the 5-meter tinsels. I'm hoping that 2 of them will be enough to do 1 beam, so hence why I bought 4 of them. And I thought if I do need an extra one, I will just use the green and white one that I've got in storage, and I'll wrap it through the middle of these ones here. So we'll see how we go. I do plan to do my usual decorate with me video. I'm not going to include it in Vlogmas this year just because I want to have enough time to decorate the house. So I think Phil and I are going to do that late November. I'll film that, put it up, and then I'm not sure whether I want to do Vlogmas as individual days or whether I want to do Vlogmas weeks, because Vlogmas weeks are probably realistically going to be better for me to edit, just with working like 40 hours every week and working Monday to Friday. I'm not sure, so let me know down below in the comments which you guys would prefer to see. If you guys don't care, that's fine. Just know that if I do Vlogmas daily, there probably will be times where I join days or I get behind in my editing because I'm quite a busy person. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try and do my best. This tinsel was bloody expensive. This was $5.50 per thing, which I just think is ridiculous. But I really wanted some of this tinsel because I don't do it every year, and every year that they don't do it I regret not buying more the previous year when they have. So I loaded up on tinsel. So now we will move on to kind of room decor, I guess would be the easiest thing. Again, I don't have too many things. Maybe I'll start off with this little dude because he's quite cute. So I picked up this little white snowman thing. He is literally so incredibly light. I just thought this would be absolutely perfect for our little like winter wonderland theme this year. So he is just a white snowman, which is great, so it'll add a little bit more white to our theme. He is literally just called the tabletop snowman. He was $8 and I just think he's super duper cute. I don't know whether I want to put this on like our little shelving unit that we've got in our living room, whether I want to put it in like the spare room, mine and Phil's room, whether I want to put it on the top of the bookshelf, in the kitchen somewhere. I really don't know, but yeah, we'll figure out a place for him. Next up, I'm gonna do an item that I literally purchased just last night because Kmart has been taking forever to release these, so I'm super excited to see that they've got them now. And it is just one of these little glittery silver light up trees. I cannot explain to you how freaking glittery this thing is. Like, it literally comes off on my hands. I don't know if you guys can even see, but it is quite chunky glitter, so if you don't like glitter that transfers and chunky glitter, you won't like a lot of Kmart's range this year. But these are really cool. These are a light up as well, so you put little batteries in the bottom. You just need 3 AA batteries, which is great. I'm pretty sure we've got that. And I believe this lights up like a bluey tinge, which is really nice because I feel like nowhere brings out blue decorations. Like, it's been really hard for us to find tree decorations, let alone like home Christmas stuff. So there's probably not going to be a lot of blue stuff to put out this year, but I thought we'll get this, and then during the day it's silver, and then when we put batteries in at night it will light up blue and kind of have like a little bit of a blue effect around the home rather than just on the tree. So yeah, this was great. This doesn't actually have a tag or a price on it at all, so I'm not sure what this is called. And this one I technically paid $5.50 for because it didn't have a barcode, so the person at Kmart just told me to scan one of these and that would be the price of it. Online they're $5, but like it's 50 cents difference, so I don't really care. They are very limited on these up here in Auckland, so if you want these, grab these sooner rather than later because I think they will sell out. I'm hoping that the noise in the background isn't as loud as it just got before, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not too loud. So next up, I'm going to talk about a couple of room decor bits that I have ordered online. So they haven't come in the post yet. I was hoping they would come by the time I was going to film this video, but I also wasn't very hopeful because I ordered them online I think on Thursday night, but they haven't arrived yet. So when they arrive, I will overlay some footage so you know what I'm talking about. The first thing that I ordered online was another wreath. I really wanted another wreath because the wreath that we've got in storage, it's great, it's fine, but it does have rose gold and gold baubles on it, so I feel like I can only really use it when I'm using those colors, and it really wouldn't go with our like snowy winter wonderland theme this year. So I found a really nice flocked wreath online at Kmart for $16. I'm hoping it doesn't look too tacky and gross, but essentially this wreath is flocked and it has little pine cones in it and little white berries, and it has like a green base, so I just thought this would be perfect for our theme. Obviously I can overlay a little bit of footage as well of what it's called because I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but I thought for $16 it was a great find. And the Kmart wreaths, again, if you store them, they do last a really long time. If it sits alright on the door to the bathroom, I'll probably put it there, but we've got like 3 doors in this flat that I can put it on, so we're not as limited. And then the last thing that I ordered online from Kmart is like a little white snowy look reindeer. I don't really need a whole lot of reindeers because I do have quite the collection, and I've got one in my collection that is silver that's sitting down, and I've also got a glass one that's standing, so I'm going to use both of those this year. But I thought I would just get the snowy one because it will go perfectly with our theme and it will just be really cute essentially. So online you can't pick whether you want the sitting or the standing one. To be honest, I really don't care what one I get as long as it's not broken, fingers crossed. So I'm kind of happy just whatever Kmart throws in my order essentially, but obviously you guys will be able to see in the overlaying clips what one they sent me. But I just thought it was a really cute white reindeer with like the little collar. I just thought it was so incredibly cute. These reindeers were a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones. These were $14, but I feel like, to be honest, they are probably the best reindeers that Kmart have got this season. Alrighty friends, so just like my previous couple couple of Kmart Christmas hauls. I wanted to jump in here because Phil and I did a late night Kmart run last night, just cause, you know, as you do, going to Kmart at 10 p.m. And needless to say, they had a couple other things on my list that I really wanted to get for Christmas, so I thought I would share them with you guys. So obviously they both fall into the room decor category, which is where I'm going to insert this little clip in. But to start off with, they had this really cute snow globe. I love the big Kmart snow globes. I think they're such good quality. I bought one of these, I think it was a couple of years ago now, for our classic Christmas color scheme. I still absolutely love it, but it wouldn't have gone with this year's color scheme, and I literally just thought this one was perfect. So obviously it's got a white base, and then it's got like the snowy houses and then like a snowy flocked tree. So I just thought it would be absolutely perfect. And then the Kmart snow globes, like the big ones, like look at that. Like the snow globes are just such good quality, and they're such an affordable price as well. So this one here is called the traditional snow globe. It was $8, and it does come in a couple of other different designs as well for the bigger ones. And then you can get like medium sized ones for like $5, and then really small mini ones, which would make really great stocking stuffers, for $2. So they've got a really good range. They only had 2 of these left last night, and the other one leaked. So this is the best one that they had. And then I also picked up the standing reindeer. So as you guys would have seen, I got the sitting down one in my Kmart order online, and when I opened it, I literally fell in love with it. Like, I think these are some of the best reindeers that Kmart have done in such a long time. And when I went into Kmart last night, of course they had all of the standing ones, all of the sitting ones, and the wreath that I ordered online. I showed Phil that they had the tall ones, and I was like, oh my gosh babe, like can we please get it, because I just am obsessed with them. I think they're done so well. And he was like, yeah sure, we can grab it. I've got the standing one now as well, and I just think they're so well made. Obviously he's got the little matching collar with like the flocking and the berries and the pine cone. So obviously like he's very snowy, so he'll go with our theme this year. He's just so cute and such a good size as well. Like surely you guys can see, like that's my hand, right? It just doesn't look tacky either. Like it just looks really good quality. It's super lightweight as well, which is nice. And then this one also is called the white snowy reindeer, and it was $14. I honestly, if they had like more of these, I would probably buy more of them too, like if they had more designs than just the sitting and the standing, because I'm just obsessed with these. And like I know that I fall in love with the Kmart Christmas stuff quite easily, but I feel like reindeers I'm very particular on, because some of them just look so tacky. Oh, they absolutely nailed it. So I'm literally so happy. Carrying on with the rest of this video. And then the last couple of things that I bought that are like room decor, like Christmas room decor, are a couple of Nutcrackers. Now, I don't really need any more Nutcrackers. I bought a white Nutcracker last year, so I'm gonna use that. But I bought a green Nutcracker on a rocking horse last year, and I really liked it. They sold really well as well, and Kmart brought out the same concept again this year, and they brought it out in a silver. So I was so excited when I saw this, because I was like, this is going to be perfect for our theme. So yeah, it's just like a little silver Nutcracker on, it's actually a little reindeer, which I think is really cute. I have no idea if any of these are focusing as well, by the way, because my camera's a little bit funny with focusing. I thought this was super duper cute. This was literally the first thing that I bought this year for Christmas, because I knew if I didn't buy this when I saw it, it was gonna sell out, and I'm so happy I got them when I did. They're just really cute. They do have a little lever at the back, so like they're fully functional as well, which is super duper cute. And I feel like I won't really need too many more of these now. I think if they bring out a pink one next year, I might get a pink one, because I think I want to do pink again next year, because it's been a while since I've done pink. This would go perfectly with our theme this year, and it would also add a little bit of silver decor around the home as well. These ones here are called the Nutcracker rocking horse. They are $16, so they are a little bit more on the pricier side, but to be honest, I don't really care. If I like it at Kmart, I'll buy it no matter the price. And then the last Nutcracker is this pink one here. Now you guys will be saying to me, Paige, this does not match your theme. I know it doesn't match the theme. However, like I said, I want to do pink next year. Phil this year, who's my husband by the way, was very much like, we're not buying anything for like following years. We're just going to buy for our theme. But he said I could get this because I really wanted another pink Nutcracker, and they don't do pink Nutcrackers every year, so I feel like when they do a certain color of Nutcracker, unless it's red or gold, you kind of have to buy it when you see it because otherwise they're gonna go essentially. So I have a glittery pink Nutcracker in storage. It's not quite the same shade as this either, it's slightly different, which is how I could justify getting this. But I just thought this was super duper cute. So he's really nice with his little white furry hat, his little pink and gold outfit, and I love pink and gold together. I think it looks so elegant. Again, you have the little lever. The Kmart Nutcrackers, they're not made like perfectly. They do have, it does have like a little mark here, a little bit of glue on here, but you kind of just have to pick the best one that you can find. And then again, these are quite cool because they do have the year down the bottom. So these ones here say 2022 this year. Because I've got the spare room as well, I thought I could get another Nutcracker so that when we do paint next time, whether it's next year or whether it's in a couple of years time, we can put one Nutcracker, say like out in the living room, and then we can put one in the bedroom as well, or I can put one on either side of mine and Phil's bedside tables for Christmas, just so that we can have like a little bit of symmetry throughout the room. Yeah, I just thought it was really cute. He was also only $10, which is super duper affordable for Nutcrackers because Spotlight have brought out Nutcrackers, and for this size they are charging $30. These ones came out in multiple colors this year. They came out in a pink, a silver, and I think a red as well from memory. Thought about getting the silver, but because I had a white one last year, I was like, I don't really need a silver one as well. And then also because I bought the silver one on the horse, I was like, I don't really need a tall silver one either. White will pretty much go with any color scheme that I do in the future as well, so the white one's going to be a lot more versatile than the silver. These ones came out in the silver and the red this year, so you could get a couple different colors, and I know last year they did like a green and gold. So yeah, they kind of change up the colors of those things every year, but they tend to do them every year. They do have a lot of like repeat concepts from previous years, couple of new things, but I feel like mostly they're kind of just sticking to what they know. Next up, I'm gonna move on to Christmas dining from Kmart. So again, I feel like I didn't really get too much, to be honest. Again, I do have a lot in storage, and to be honest, a lot of the stuff that Kmart brought out in their dining range this year was stuff they've done before, and a lot of it doesn't really grab me. But something that I had on my list to start with, like when I wrote my list last year of things I wanted to get, were 2 silver charger plates. So I'm gonna do up the usual breakfast setup that I did when we were in the apartment here this year, because it is just going to be Phil and I for breakfast, and then we're having everyone come to our place this year for Christmas, which is super exciting. So a little bit nervous that we're hosting, but also really excited. But Phil and I are going to do a nice breakfast, just the 2 of us. So what I tend to do is put the charger plates down. I've got some little Christmas plates in storage, so I'll put that, a little Christmas glass, a little Christmas mug, and then just serve everything on Christmassy bits and pieces. And then I usually have a cracker that I put across the top. So that's generally how I do it. So I'm going to do it the exact same this year. So obviously I got 2 charger plates, one for me, one for Phil. Went really dark because it's reflecting off of the silver. These ones here are called the silver charger plates. Now I think these again were quite pricey this year. I think these were $2.50 each, which I think in previous years they've been like $1.75 or something, so they're upping the price of them, but like they were on my list to get and I didn't really care, so I was just like, whatever. And then the last Christmas dining item that I got was a new concept this year, and as soon as I saw it I fell in love with it, and I think it is going to be a popular one that a lot of people buy this year, and that is this really nice wooden tray. So it just says Merry Christmas on it, and then has these little hollies and these little berries. I just thought this was super cute. I love the dark wood. I think it's really nice, and I thought this would be really nice on Christmas if we want to put like some bread rolls in here. I might line it with like some baking paper and then put everything on top of it so it doesn't get like too wrecked. You could even use this as like a display piece as well. These ones here are called the Merry Christmas wooden serving trays. I think from memory these are around $18, but I feel like for this massive ass tray, like it's actually a pretty good deal. It doesn't have the dimensions on it, so I don't know how big it is, but you can kind of see here, like it's quite a decent sized tray. And so I just thought that would be really nice just to have in my Christmas servingware collection that I can kind of use throughout the years as well. And then the last couple of things that I have to show you guys in this haul, I feel like are a little bit more on the boring side. So I have like some just more useful Christmas bits and pieces that don't really fit into any category. So I bought one of these. I have been eyeing these up for a couple of years and I just have never ever bought one. So this is the Christmas wrap storage box. Now I just thought this would be so perfect to store my Christmas like wrapping paper and ribbons and cards and stuff. At the moment they're all scattered everywhere. I've got like wrapping paper and tags in this cupboard. I've got like ribbon in the desk, same with cards, and it's just a whole thing. So I thought if I can just have a little thing to put them all in and either put them in the spare room closet or put them under the bed, it will be nice and easy, and that way everything's all in one place every year. So it's just like a grey storage box, and you can see here you can fit heaps of rolls of wrapping paper, and then you've got sections for cards, sections for little ribbons, and just like a little pocket inside, which I think is great. It is 14 centimeters high, 102 centimeters wide, and 40 centimeters in diameter. It says it keeps wrap organized, conveniently stores rolls of wrapping paper, ribbons, bows, tape, etc. Which is actually a good point. I do have some Christmas tape as well. And it's got a zippered closure. So like it's going to seal, no dust is going to get in it. And it's going to be great throughout the years. And it's a really, really cute grey Christmassy print as well. So I just thought this would be absolutely perfect. And I think from memory this was $12 or $10. It was kind of around that mark. Let me know down below in the comments as well if you guys have this from Kmart and how well it's lasted you throughout the years, because I just think that'll be such a great piece to have. And then the lucky last thing that I bought from Kmart is just this wrapping paper set. So I do have wrapping paper in storage. Apologies as well, you can see my ring light through this, but it's not the colors that I want for this year, and I'm very, very OCD in that not only do I have to have a theme that everything has to follow, but my presents have to look cute and look like they match under the tree. So I'm obviously not going to use the gold stuff, but I thought having a roll of silver and then 2 rolls of white wrapping paper would be perfect. If I need any more, I can just pop out and buy more closer to the time. I thought this little pack was great. So obviously you've got ribbon and you've got wrapping paper. And if you're not as OCD like myself, I feel like this would literally last you all your Christmas presents for people. So this one is called the Christmas Gift Wrap Bundle. 4 rolls of wrapping paper, which are each 3 meters by 70 centimeters each. So I feel like that's a decent size. And you get 7 bows as well, which you can see down the middle. And this was only $8 for this, so I thought that was such a great deal. So yeah, that is everything that I have purchased as of current. The only other things that are kind of on my list to get from Kmart are some silver crackers, some stockings, because Phil and I want to get new stockings this year, and I think the only other thing that I desperately want to get, I regret not buying at the start of Christmas, but that is like the little blush champagne glasses, not champagne, cocktail glasses that they brought out at like the start of all the Christmas stuff, and I was too nervous to buy them online that they would get here and they'd all be cracked, because they are a different shape to all of the wine cups and stuff that we have, and I just think they would be so incredibly versatile. But yeah, so far I'm really, really happy with everything that we've got from Kmart this year for Christmas. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this haul, enjoyed seeing what I've picked up from Kmart for Christmas this year. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. Again, if you've missed any of my previous Christmas videos, including the Kmart Christmas shop with me, I'll leave that playlist down below and in the eye for you guys as well. And if you want to watch more Kmart videos that I've done on my channel, I will also leave that playlist down below. If you guys have picked up any of these bits and pieces from Kmart for Christmas this year, let me know down below. Let me know what you've got. If you're eyeing up anything from this haul, let me know as well. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye!